art form now. So I think perhaps the problem in African cinema over the decades that I've been watching it has been that it's been laden with this kind of idea that documentary has to be good for you, it has to be like medicine, it's a prescriptive thing, and that we are like the kind of priesthood, or that the doctors, we as filmmakers, and we tell people what's good for them, and we wag our fingers at people in a very earnest way, but they're generally considered by the public as earnest and wholesome or educational, or they're supposed to be good for you. So I think this idea of documentary is transforming in different parts of the world, so it is becoming more engaging, and we're using now all of the kind of techniques of fiction. It can deliver pleasure to people now, and humor, the documentary form. So I'm waiting perhaps to see the kind of African expressions of documentary to discard the necessity for films to be about things, but in terms of content, and really to be more about the form of things. We're transforming the kind of idea of pursuit of truth and reality into these other kinds of hybrid platforms and forms and delivery systems. And so we're not just making films for one screen anymore, it's for multi-screens, all screens, any media. And it's enriched documentary, and I think it also makes possible the fact that anybody can really be a filmmaker with a little bit of knowledge. So the average South African, no matter what its socioeconomic class, can be not a liberal elite preaching to the converted, to our own tribe, but also this thing can be really what I call green roots, grassroots kind of media movement. So I think all of the stuff is promising for the future. Yeah, I mean, it's easy to reach 2 or 3 million people with YouTube these days with something silly, but if you really want to profoundly change societies and transform societies, I think kind of important, well-considered essays and messages embedded within kind of documentary that's entertaining can and seriously get considered by audiences, as well as kind of agenda-setting decision makers at the same time. I do think that there's media literacy, or what we call intellectual self-defense, is something that has to be ongoing. It has to be learned as well. So it's mainly about a distrust. But at the minute we embrace something like Facebook, for example, there's a lot of mindlessness that goes on with this, without the kind of analysis of what Facebook is, which is really a delivery system for your own personal likes and desires, to delivering that through a corporation called Facebook to other advertisers and corporations. So, you know, it's we enter Facebook into a naive world. Most of the users, more than 1 billion users now, embracing it as the next great thing. But if one looks at the history, even of the new technologies, one sees like the next great thing comes every 5 years. So these things change, but the need for media literacy and teaching kind of distrust of all things, even the things you like, is really important.